ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਗ ਆਸਾ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਚੌਥਾ। ਸੋ ਪੁਰਖ ਏਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦਿ। ਸੋ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰੰਜਨ ਹਰਿ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰੰਜਨ ਹਰਿ ਅਗਮਾ ਅਗਮ ਅਪਾਰਾ। ਸਭ ਤੇ ਆਵਹਿ ਸਭ ਤੇ ਆਵਹਿ ਤੁਧ ਜੀ ਹਰਿ ਸਚੇ ਸਿਰਜਣਹਾਰਾ। ਸਭ ਜੀ ਤੁਮਾਰੇ ਜੀ ਤੁਮ ਜੀਆ ਕਾ ਦਾਤਾਰਾ। ਹਰਿ ਤੇ ਆਵੋ ਸੰਤੋ ਜੀ ਸਭ ਦੁਖ ਵਿਸਾਰਨਹਾਰਾ। ਹਰਿ ਆਪੇ ਠਾकुर हर आपे सेवक जी क्या नानक जंत विचारा। तू कट कट अंतर सर्व निरंतर जी हर एको पुरख समाना। एक दाते एक भिखारी जी सब तेरे छोट बढ़ाना। तू आपे दाता आपे भुगता जी हो तुद बिन अवर न जाना। तू पार ब्रह्म बेअंत बेअंत जी तेरे क्या गुण आख बखाना। जो सेव है तुझ जी जन नानक तिन कुर्बाना। हर ते आवे तुझ जी से जन जुग में सुख वासी। से मुक्त पए जन हर त्याया जी तिन टूटी जम की फांसी। जिन निरपौ जिन हर निरपौ त्याया जी तिन का पो सब वासी। जिनसे ब्या मेरा हर जीते हर हर रूप समासी। से तन जिन हर त्याया जी जन नानक तिन बजासी। तेरी भगत पंडार जी भरे बेअंत बेअंता। तेरे भगत सलाहन तुद जी हर अनेक अनेक अनंता। तेरी अनेक करह हर पूजा जी तप तपह जपह बेअंता। तेरे अनेक पढ़ह को सिमर शास्त्र जी कर क्रिया खट कर्म करंता। से भगत भले जन नानक जी जो पावे मेरे हर भगवंता। तू आदि पुरख अपरंपर करता जी तुझ जेवर अवन कोई। तू जुग जुग एको सदा सदा तू एको जी तू नह चल करता सोई। तुद आपे पावै सोई वरतै जी तू आपे कर सोई। तुद आपे सृष्ट सब उपाय जी तुद आपे सिर सब होई। जन नानक गुण गावे करते के जी जो सब सका जान। वाहिगुरु राग आसा महला चौथा। सो पुरख एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। सो पुरख निरंजन हर पुरख निरंजन हर अगमा अगम अपारा। सब ते आवे तुद जी हर सचे सिरजनहारा। सब जी तुम्हारे जी तुम जिया का दातारा। हर ते आवो संतो जी सब दुख विसारनहारा। हर आपे ठाकुर हर आपे सेवक जी क्या नानक जंत विचारा। तू कट कट अंतर सर्व निरंतर जी हर एको पुरख समाना। एक दाते एक भिखारी जी सब तेरे छोट बढ़ाना। तू आपे दाता आपे भुगता जी हो तुद बिन अवर न जाना। तू पार ब्रह्म बेअंत जी तेरे क्या गुण आख बखाना। जो सेव है तुद जी जन नानक तिन कुर्बाना। हर ते आवे तुद जी से जन जुग में सुख वासी। से मुक्त पए जिन हर त्याया जी तिन टूटी जम की फांसी। जिन निरपौ जिन हर निरपौ त्याया जी तिन का पो सब वासी। जिन सेव्या मेरा हर जीते हर हर रूप समासी। से तन जिन हर त्याया जी जन नानक तिन बजासी। तेरी भगत पंडार जी भरे बेअंत बेअंता। तेरे भगत सलाहन तुद जी हर अनेक अनेक अनंता। तेरी अनेक करह हर पूजा जी तप तपह जपह बेअंता। तेरे अनेक पढ़ह को सिमरत शास्त्र जी कर क्रिया खट कर्म करंता। से भगत भले जन नानक जी जो पावे मेरे हर भगवंता। तू आदि पुरख अपरंपर करता जी तुझ जेवर अवर न कोई तू जुग जुग एक सदा सदा तू एक जी तू न चल करता सोई तू आपे पावे स्वयं जी तू आपे कर सोई तू आपे सृष्ट सब उपाय जी तू आपे सृज सब कोई जन नानक गुण गावे करते के जी जो सब साकार
Hello, everyone. Beautiful day. Hello, Leanne, Annie, Elaine, Cheryl Conroy, and Cheryl Wallace, Jamie Wood. Hello, Jamie. Elwood Cowalt. The gig was great, bro. It was short. It was an open mic kind of gig. Hello, Johnny Holiday, rock star, movie star. Y'all, we be in grace with the presence of Mr. Johnny Holiday, my brother. So I just got home from late night. Hello, Janelle. Hello, Mitch. Something came to mind was to talk about you. Love you too, man, Johnny Holiday. Hey, John, do you have my permission to post anything in this thread in this virtual room about your music and or your movies? You are, sir. You're welcome to do that. Memphis legend Johnny Holiday up in this bitch. Good to see you, bro. So on my way home, I had this prompting to talk about you. Hence the title of this presentation, You. John says, I came for you and some inspiration tonight. Appreciate it, brother. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. In fact, I have no notes. Sat down, made a banner, and said we're going to talk about you. See, y'all never mind my sniffling, my snorting. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I got kicked in the nose. Always have drainage. So we're going to talk about you. You are a snowflake. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. So I'm just going to go inside and let spirit come through. Yanava. Yanava. Will, intellect, action. It is the primordial law, rule, ever since the beginning of time, which has never started in the first place. Yanava. We all have will, free will. We use our intellect to make sense of everything. And we use our backbone to carry it out. One moment. Hello, Kelly. So we're going to talk about you. The snowflake. One of a kind. There is no other. Even though you may be a twin, you are not the same whatsoever. That is the majesty, that is the grandiose, that is the beauty of diversity. Whether you're white, black, red, yellow, green, purple, polka dot, paisley, plaid, it doesn't matter. The beauty is always in diversity. The most magnificent you. There is nothing more important in the universe than you. Well, Keith, that's not what religion says. I hear you. If you were not there to experience your religion and or your deity, it would not exist. So it comes right back down to you. You. You are the most magnificent creature in the universe. Can you begin to fathom, and I hope you do, or at least try this, that you ponder the idea, check this out. Let me tell you how important you are. The universe has been conspiring for billions upon billions upon billions of years to bring about this moment, not necessarily with me, but this moment in general in your life. The universe has been conspiring billions upon billions upon billions of years to bring about the experience of you. Chew on that for a second. Billions of years into the making to bring about you in this moment. That's how important you are. That's how powerful you are. So when I said billions upon billions of years went into the making of you, everybody would agree with that. Yeah, I get it. I'm here now. Billions of years happened since the earth was created, and more trillions of years because it's infinite. It's never started, and nor will it ever end. That the universe brought about you and the existence of you in this life, in this moment. That's pretty powerful stuff. So what that means is, if the universe took all this time to bring about you in this experience, that everything inside of you is the universe. You are comprised of the same star properties. Carbon, whatever the elements are. The universe is in you. You are made up of universal stuff. And Cheryl, you are correct. Cheryl Wallace, she says, that is definitely not selfish. I am assuming you're talking about the importance of looking at yourself in a truly loving and almost bragging kind of way. It's you. Everything that is happening in your world, awesomeness and shitness, is you. No, Keith, you don't understand. This son of a bitch did this to me yesterday. Like it or not, and I know we don't want to own that stuff, but because I love you, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's you. There is no one else that exists that is more important than you. Will you say, Keith, I have 3 children, and I have my belief in God. If you are not there for your children, nor for your belief, which doesn't mean a knowing, it means that you're believing in an idea that you were taught, and it has nothing to do with experiential. Dangerous ground. Dangerous ground. Meaning, wouldn't you rather know your divine parent versus believing in a figment, something you were taught? That kind of relationship with spirit will reflect to you the truth, the absolute in and of all things truth. It has always been, it is now, and for will ever be about you. It's about you. There is nothing else. As you might have said, or someone might say, well, I have children. How are you going to best take care of your children and or your God if you don't put you first? Hello, Annabelle. Powerful lady Annabelle. It's all about you. There is nothing else. Well, Keith, don't other people exist in my reality? All right, I'll give you that. But in truth, all there really is you. It's you, it's you, it's you. And I'm actually gonna on purpose hammer on that all night. It's you. It's you. Your God, your deity, your religion, your belief, your job, your children, your family does not exist without you. If a tree falls in the forest and you are not there to hear it, does it exist? No, it does not. From your perspective. So again, it's about you. And if you truly want to be involved to the highest degree and to the most powerful level, not that you're not already, with your family, but this model that I'm bringing forth through this presentation tonight, Yanava speaks, my soul speaks. It's about you. When you become your fullest potential, your God, your religion, your family, your job, everything that is about you begins to blossom to its fullest capacity. Dear Lord, take that in. So in a way, it is being selfish. Let's think about what it means to be selfish. I am selfish. We're all selfish. Think about this idea. If I ask you what time we're going to do something tomorrow because we're going to go hang out and have a bite of food, you might say 12 o'clock-ish. That means somewhere around 12 o'clock. So if you're selfish, you're dancing all around the center of yourself. Take the negative connotation off of it. In fact, more correct would be to call it self-full. I am so full of myself. Well, Keith, that sounds like you just a pompous, egoistic ass. That is not what I mean at all. I'm full of myself. I am full. I am self-full. My soul resides in me. Not only does it reside in me, in every moment I get to bask in its glory by simple intention of wanting to do so. Contacting your soul has nothing to do with working out at a spiritual gym. Hello, Trisha. Hello, Angela. Dorothy, Bryce. Wow. Hello, everybody. Tapping into your soul. Let me rephrase that. It's experiencing who you are. Has nothing whatsoever to do with working out at Planet Spirit Gym. It has nothing to do with that. That is the old paradigm. That is the old world. And it's dying very rapidly. Being your soul, because spirit is wending its way through every person on the planet, always has. But now spirit is beginning to push to make a point. So now all it takes to fall into the soul is the very simple intention, like this kind of thing. And if you mean it enough, and if you are sincere enough, nothing else is required. Dear Lord, nothing else is required. Because in your sincerity and your passion and your humility and your vulnerability to expose yourself, to say, Dear Lord, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, my child, my grandparent, my favorite ice cream cone, it does not matter. What matters is your intention. And when you have that kind of fervor on your holster, on your side, and you whip out that kind of lightsaber, the door to the kingdom will crack open just like that. I live it every day. every day. In fact, right now I can feel myself becoming hyper present, hyper aware, hyper buzzed by simply shifting and allowing myself to fall into the essence of who I am. In fact, it's not really a falling. It might be the most accurate word to describe the image of what it requires. Let me tell you how close God / your soul is to you. The hairs in your ears that are being tickled right now by my audio voice, the audio sounds, God is present. That breath that you're breathing right now, and that breath that you are breathing right now, and that breath, God is breathing your body. If you would, take 3 breaths. Intentful, sincere, I mean it. I want to connect with my divine parent. Kind of breaths. Stop what you're doing. Just do what I do. Trust me, you will reap the reward and the grace if you do it. You feel it already. And expands and fills you up. Now you are in contact with your soul. There is no other work to do. There is no other work to do. You feel it? Your mouth tastes metallic. You feel the buzz in your body. Everything seems to smooth out when you open your eyes and you look at everything in your house or in the room that you're in, and everything seamlessly blends together. How did you do that? How did you do that? You simply tapped into yourself. The self, you. This presentation tonight is called You. It's all about you. Nothing else matters. Because when you take care of you, anything that matters whatsoever will graduate to the ultimate level. And you will reside consciously in the kingdom of soul. It's what you are. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. It is you. Whether you like this or not doesn't matter. Because it does not negate, null and void the truth. You might not like it. I am not talking about fault, but I am talking about responsibility. Absolute responsibility. Absolute responsibility. The war in Syria is because of you. Keith, that sounds heavy. Goddamn right it does. But you're a light worker. You're a warrior of light. And all it requires in said darkness is to be yourself. To be you. And the light shines bright and the darkness ends. At least for you. And if everyone takes on this mission and makes it about you, meaning themselves, darkness for everyone will no longer exist. Even for those people who are being bombed in your city, the most crime-ridden street in your city will no longer exist. When it no longer exists for you, it no longer exists. It doesn't mean turn a blind eye away from it and ignore it because you can't deal with it. I'm talking about looking at the darkness and the demons dead on, straight in the eye. And when you open up your heart as the gate and that light comes pouring through, the demon before you begins to melt as a vampire would in any of the horror movies we have ever seen. John says, it saddens me when you want to connect with others and you see they have already tried to sum up you in an area where you don't exist. Duh, right? Other than that, we should be so kinder while we have the chance. But as a physical being in the eyes of someone not ready for my path to cross theirs, I have no control of that. It was hard to learn. But you got it. Yes, sir. Annie says tears always when I connect. Love it. Cheryl says, if you have more understanding of the truth, it will be easier in this life. It's about you. God dang it. And God bless it. It is about you. If you're married or in a relationship and things are not working, no matter how much you would profess and swear on God's name, but you don't understand, they're doing that. And that's why I want to leave. It's about you. Well, Leanne, since my forum is always about being honest and real, Leanne, trust me when I offer or at least follow me here. Hello, Linda. Leanne says, I hate the GD word, not out of disrespect to you, but out of bringing something to light. You said, I hate the GD word. You mean the word God, the words goddamn? I understand and respect your position. Truly, I do. But are those two words something that we were told is bad? We were told it's bad, don't do that, it's blasphemy. Let me enlighten this forum about blasphemy. Do we shudder at that word because we think, check this out, not only if we say it would we be in trouble, but to some degree, if someone else said it and I was around them, it's going to linger over and I'm going to be in trouble as well. Think about that. If I hear that word, the reason I don't like it so much, and trust me, dear, I am so not trying to change your precious, sacred belief. I'm not. All I want to do is offer another model. That's all I want to do, Leanne, is to offer another model. We walk on eggshells enough already. Do we actually think Creator, the one that created the words that we think we can't say, like fuck, shit, goddamn, those kinds of things. Let's look at those words honestly. Honestly. They're just words. They're vibrational sounds. That doesn't mean anything whatsoever until we give it a meaning. And then we clamp down on it. And then we try to enforce our new law about what we think should and or be, should or should not be, or what people should or should not do on everybody else. Let me say this simply, at least for me. I know human beings that got over jealousy. I know human beings that got over being mad. I know human beings that got over these petty, simple human emotions and ideas and very finite framework of understanding and process. What I am offering through this dialogue with you, Leanne, and everyone else about why I use those bad words, they're just words, is that there's a liberation that happens when we realize Divine Parent gives not one squat, not one iota whatsoever by these simple human utterances. I am not seeking that personally for me. I am not seeking that which is disturbed by human ignorance and human folly and human vibrations for uttering a sound to convey a thought picture to someone else. But again, Leanne, I want you to understand that I promise you, dear, I am not calling you out. I love your position about what you hold as sacred. I just wanted to offer another model, not necessarily for you, but for anyone who comes across this broadcast, now or in the future, that they may have something going on in their life that they will always lean into as blasphemic, be it uttering such words or someone doing a certain thing around you. We got to get out of all that noise, all out of the political correctness, the butthurt, as I mentioned a few nights ago in another presentation. Because guess what? Whether I say those words or someone does a particular thing, good, bad, right, wrong, in, out, up, down, the common denominator in all of those equations is you. Yes, Leanne, the universe was created with words. Hello, Sylvia Makuzak. I'm going to take a quick moment to use the restroom, and I get the feeling that Spirit wants to speak. So we'll see what happens when I come back. Maybe I will go into a channel. Give me 2 minutes at most. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All it's about is intention. There are no tools. There are no tricks. There are no principles, really. It's just about intention and sincerity. So I made the excuse that I'm going to grab this thing that makes me feel good, because feeling good is a good thing, right? And feeling good is power. So I use this smudge stick, or this incense stick, as a way of just simply stating an intention to Spirit to say, there's a room full of people here tonight. There may be 12 people in this room right now, or there are people who are outside the room watching this broadcast. I don't know why I'm saying this, now I know. There are 3 people who are watching this broadcast now that are about to leave jobs. So, Ya Nava, it has begun. I am tapping into my soul. And what you know is Keith is stepping out of the way. And my mouth is going to begin to move. You may see my body even change. You may see it morph. You may even see, you feel energy. You may see energy move. It's not a bragging point. I just want you to be aware of what transpires when someone goes inside of themselves and taps in. You all know that Johnny would attest to this. If you were in a room and someone famous who holds a position of power walks in, you don't even have to know they're there, but you feel it. They're in their power. So right now, I am taking this opportunity to fall further into my power, further into myself, because I'm going to make it about me. This broadcast is titled, It's All About You. So I'm going to make it about you, but I'm going to make it about you. 3 people are about to lose their jobs. Fret not, dear ones. For as you do, you will create exactly what you don't want. So if you believe with the slightest possibility that you are being spoken to directly, fret not, for there is no reason. As your Christed one has said, look at the birds. Are they not clothed and fed? And are you not greater than they? Fret not, I tell you. For you 3 who are being spoken to now, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you are fretting. Take your hands off of it. You are probably thinking, in fact, I am sure of it, but if I let go, I will no longer be in control and my life is going to run awry. That is your illusion. And that is why I come to you three, at least for now. And there will be others I will be addressing shortly. If you do what I am offering to you, it will all change, not only just change to where you find new employment, but you will find employment that resonates higher with your soul, and you will be so much more joyful as to why the blessing of you leaving your current job is being placed before you. Can you allow yourself, can you allow yourself the self-grace to take in the possibility that you are loved so dearly, dear ones, that it's being removed from you for a divine reason, for a divine purpose, and your purpose in it is to leave it alone. Be intentful. Do your part. Don't fret about it. Take care of you, and everything else will take care of itself. Hello, Leonard. Someone listening to this broadcast right now just recently lost a matriarch, a grandmother. And you already have the feelings that you have been visited quite a few times, especially by the foot of your bed. And yes, I am speaking directly to you, and you know who you are. And you're going, who, me? You're looking around the room, and I'm saying, yes, you, because this video, this presentation, as it's titled, is all about you. But for those who are being visited ongoingly with the matriarchal archetype in your dream experience, do not kid yourself for one simple moment that you've had a dream. You might be in what you call dream mode, but you did not dream. The veil is ever thinning, ever thinning. Thinning so much that now it begins to look like you're looking through an onion skin or rice paper. And all of you are now beginning to get glimpses of what you call your deceased loved ones. Trust me when I tell you, the word deceased is very, very limiting compared to what they are actually experiencing. And on the plane that they exist in their deceasedness, guess what? It's all about you, because you are standing right next to them. You cannot unplug from your soul. You unplug a lamp from the wall, from the generator, the lights go out. You are standing next to your deceased loved ones. You are plugged in, and they stand right next to you. And you will have them back in your conscious experience on an ongoing, unbroken flow basis. When you exist in soul, as you see the vessel before you speaking, how do I get in soul? So I can have exactly what you are describing. You may ask. As you saw the vessel 7 minutes ago do exactly what he did. He created a very simple yet powerful to the infinite intention and being simple. And your divine parent says, yes. So I'm going to go back into channel mode. Johnny Holiday, this is for you, bro. I don't normally do this for people. In fact, I have no choice in the matter. Something, sir, is transpiring with you or will soon, but I want to go as far as saying, this is Keith speaking, and I'm doing this from a intuitive psychic mode kind of point of view. That may shift. Johnny, if you're still here, you don't have to prove it to me, but you can respond to the room to validate what is happening with you. Something is on your tongue, something you're not divulging, disclosing at this moment, about something in your career. You're waiting for the moment. A vision? No, it's greater than that. It is a vision of yours from the past, but it's coming to a state of fruition. And if this is not happening, you better hold on to your ass, bro. Instead of putting your seatbelt on, take it off. Take it off. And you, my friend, are about to go for a very serious ride. John, are you still here? Hello, Madeline. Let me acknowledge everybody that's here. I love doing it. Love saying hi to beautiful people. Dorothy, Linda, Annie, Elwood, Kayleen, Sylvia, Sue, Cheryl, Elaine, and Leanne. Johnny, I don't think you're still here. I'm going to send you the time marker tomorrow. Leanne says things move constantly by their nature. But yeah, absolutely, Ann. And this presentation tonight is about you. Whoever you are, you. And because things move constantly by nature, and in nature and as nature, we are constantly being moved. In all movement, in such movement, in that movement, can we find our own solid ground, our anchor, and our space of being still and planted through all that movement. Through all that movement. Because that will be your greatest reward, is when you're planted in soul. Yanava. Ya, will, na, intellect, va, backbone. I am so planted within myself, yana, va, the divine fire in me on every aspect. Free will, the ability to reason, and the ability to do, take action. When you're planted in that, you cannot be affected by anything that is not of a joyful nature. In fact, even by those things that are or of a joyful nature, because you are so grounded and anchored, you become the dominant tone. And everybody gets to move and begins to move by the beat of your own heart drum. It's about you. How you feel about someone else has nothing whatsoever to do about someone else. It has everything and only to do with you. Because no matter what you think, no matter what you try to do, we will always be selfish creatures. Even in our selflessness, we are being selfish because in my selflessness, I'm still trying to gain something. So in all of that, we might as well be self-full. Leanne says, I worked with the dead most of my life. I left funeral directing because of the money gouging. No joke. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars to see your loved one off. Yeah. It's all about you. Praise and blame does not exist. Though you may think it does not exist. The God you praise and the devil you blame does not exist. It does not exist. Simply, it does not exist. Because it's about you. Your God, your deity, your belief, your religion. Take you out of the equation. It's null and void. It does not exist. You and your Creator are not separate beings whatsoever. It's about you. And when you make it so much so about you that you embody the properties of love and non-judgment to the level that God is, you amalgamate with your source. You amalgamate with your Creator. You amalgamate with your divine parent. If God is infinite love, then obviously there's only one path out of 4,000 plus religions. There's only one path. If God is love and infinite grace, then it's about everyone developing themselves inside to the level of infinite love and infinite grace. And in doing so, we become married to God. It is about you. Tomorrow when you wake up and you have a wonderful day, it's about you. You did it. Tomorrow when you wake up and you wake up not feeling so well, it's about you. You did it. Tomorrow during your day, if you get so goddamn fucking pissed off, guess what? It's about you. Congratulations, you did it. The source of all power lives in you. And you have the free will to wield it as you need, making it about you. And the best way to make it about you to the highest level, to the infinite, ironically, is when you make it not about you. Hello, Aaron. So all of your life, pro, con, good, bad, in, out, up, down, hot, cold, left, right, holy, blasphemous, people making you happy, people making you mad, it's all about you. No one can make you happy and no one can make you mad. Let me say that again. No one, not a single solitary person, can make you happy. Not a single solitary person can make you mad. No, Keith, you don't understand. This son of a bitch. No, I do understand. You allowed that person to make you mad. It's the mind. And it's many ideas of how we think things have to be, should or should be, for me to be happy or mad, happy or sad, good or bad, terrible or rad. It's you. Dear Lord, it has everything to do with you and nobody else. You can still address the situations in your life, as we call it, pro or con, but you can do it with class. You can do it with just being cool about it. Doesn't mean you have to tolerate other people's folly. Doesn't mean that at all. You can always stand up for yourself, but does standing up always look like muscles and brute force and wanting to get in someone's grill? That's not standing up for yourself. That's actually lowering ourselves to someone else's folly and putting ourselves in the same cereal bowl with them. It's ridiculous. You can still stand up for yourself by stepping down and diffusing the problem. I was at my gig tonight, and this big, tough-ass, bulldog kind of a guy, you never want to buck his current. Because if he decided to pummel you, no matter who you are, he would win. And this other young buck come up there rip-roaring, thinking he's full of piss and vinegar. They got into a confrontation, and I walked up to the guy, he's a local, and I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, bro, really? Let the air out of your muscles. I said, you and I both know what would happen just because he pissed you off. You're going to hit this guy one time, and it's going to be done. You're going to feel better about yourself because, hey, it took one lick. Or you're going to go, oh my God, I just pummeled some kid with one lick. I should never have done such a thing. You know how this is going to end, so why go through it? You hit this guy one time, he's going to fall and hit the corner of his head on the corner of a table, and you're going to kill the guy. What is all that about? And he saw it. He said, thank you. Normally, I would have went fisticuffs in a matter of a moment, and I just diffused the situation. My gig tonight, Leanne, was at Rock House Live Midtown for open mic. Sylvia says, that's why I am a bitch. Annie says, it took me to love myself enough to not get upset. I'm the observer now and stay in the calm. If the storm is bitching and you don't like the storm for bitching and you bitch back at the storm, guess who becomes the storm? As the title of this presentation is named, you. If the storm is bitching and you bitch at the storm, you become a part of the same soup pot. Right? It's about you. Your life is about you. Good, bad, hot, cold, in, out, up, down, holy, blasphemous, right, wrong, light, dark, good, evil. None of that is true. It's not true. Good, bad, light, dark, right, wrong, holy, blasphemous, good, evil. These are extreme opposites. But you, as this broadcast is titled, live right here in the middle of the extremes. You exist in the kingdom. You exist in the Sacred Heart, the Stargate, the cosmic womb. God lives here. You. It's you. It's you. And when you fall into the highest ideal of you, the greatest you will step forward, and you will change the reality of everything about you. Your family, your friends, your world simply just changes. It simply just changes. Peace to you, Leanne. As I said earlier before I close, there is nothing in this entire universe that was ever created now, nor will ever be created, more important than you. It took the universe, since it was created, which never happened, all up until this moment, for you to be created, to hear this message. The universe conspired for gazillions of light years to bring you here now to this moment. It's about you. And because it is about you, as with myself, and I hope you can find it within you, to make your life to the fullest potential. About you. Yanava. It is complete. Peace, love, and light.